All right, good morning, everybody. I'm back out here at Frank's again today. He's not here right now, so I went ahead and got all the parts out of the mower. Out of the trunk of all the mower parts out of the trunk of my car, and placed them out here in his shop area. Even though he's not here, I can continue to work on it and do some minor things. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the grinder. He's got a grinder in here. It's got quite a few of different grinder types. And I'm gonna see if I can work on the lawnmower blade, because that's kind of easy. I'm gonna work on the blade edge a little bit, so we're gonna lightly touch it against it there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not bringing it back to the heights of glory like I had hoped it would, but it is giving it an edge and cleaning up the rust pretty good there. So we'll do that with it for sure. Can we get him to do anything here? This may not be the right buffing head either. This is like a polisher for clean metal surfaces. Or it's just worn out and it ain't as effective as it once was. Yeah, normally you see a little more sparks coming off of it. I'm not getting that. But it gives it a nice finish. It feels flat and ready for painting. I think that's the point. But look, they're just... The idea with this tool isn't to get it shiny again. Though they do have a disc you can put on here that probably do that. These don't appear to make it get back to shine again. Though it is getting some of it. I can see piles of dust coming off this thing. So there you go. You can give it an edge again. Hopefully, this isn't for nothing. This is a rough spot. Let's try this spot. I'm just trying to do a little surface cleaning here. Prep the surface for paint job. It'll last longer if it's painted. Not a whole lot longer, but this original one was painted, I'm sure. It's just been wore off. You can see it right there, some of the paint, the original paint. Frank's like, who in the hell rusted out my blade, my sanding wheel? It is a disaster. No. Now this is where the sandpaper would probably be handy to hit it over and get a little minor bits off of there. Or I'm gonna go wash it probably, let it dry. All right, let's try to give this a shot here. Yeah, that would work. Awesome. So we'll primer gray, and we gotta let it sit dry for a few minutes. Yeah, that looks nice. That's nice. Okay. And we'll let that prime. Just let that primer sit and dry for a few minutes. Oh wow. Oh man. Something fell over. Okay, she's primed up. Wait for the wind. Kind of a breeze there. I don't want it to go blow it all over the stuff here. Hell yeah. Starting to look like the one I have on my shelf to have. okay. Can't give it but a little bit at a time. If you do too much, it looks like crap. So there, we'll let that stabilize and harden over in the sunlight, and then we'll flip it over and do the other side. All right, we should finish the blade, make it ready for reuse. I'm glad it was in sound shape though, and not a mess. Not all mangled and tore up like mine was. That indicates this mower may not have been abused as much. Mine hit lots of stops and stuff. And the carburetor is just, 10 years plus in age with no maintenance. Yeah, that's pretty good for an old mower. I think that's pretty good. We don't want to add any more to it. I kind of was looking at the front here. I just got to do a little bit right there. There we go. All right. Well, I went ahead and took the handlebars apart because why not, since he's still not here yet. He said he'd be back after 10. It's now 10:06. So he should be coming up. So I went around the side and looked around in the sanding box. It's full of different sandpaper and a lot of different wheels for car paint, really. But I found this stuff. And this is some incredible sandpaper. It's so much more flexible than that cheap shit I got at Walmart. Check this out. I'm barely applying any pressure at all. It don't even feel like there's grit there. But it's something there. Incredibly smooth. It even cleaned up the original paint. So basically all I gotta do is just go around and do this to the whole thing. All right, here we are a little while later. Not too much, 10 minutes later perhaps. Frank came home and he stopped by and here talked to me. I'm gonna head up there. I done primed it up and sanded it down and primed these areas that I needed. I kind of ran out of the gray stuff, so I just kind of was hitting the areas that were rustiest. They weren't too bad overall. I missed a spot over here, but the paint ought to get that. And it's already got the original paint, so it's primed. And I did sand it, so any crunchy loose stuff should have come off, which would make them look a lot better and also cause the new finish to stick on, hopefully for longer. So there you go. All right, we'll continue with something else here in just a minute. There you go. Oh, one. There's one. I told you that's what it's doing to me. I think it's needing a new battery. Yeah, boy. There you go. Well, that's it. Making them series for Frank, for him to watch them. I made some of them at home. Hopefully we'll get people to watch it to see it go from a broken piece of shit to a functional mower over the course of time. This is just a little snapshot of the time. Hoping to save some of the recordings for better stuff. There you go. Have a go at it. Frank had one off to find something. Right now we got it soaking and penetrating oil at the bottom there. The seal is leaking. He wants to take it apart. We're gonna get that thing off there and see if we can fix that. Stop this oil leak. He said that's probably why they threw it away. Okay. I'm gonna lean him against something here. Maybe the dust will kick back up on him so much. All right, we'll come back with some more footage after these messages. No, actually, it was after we get some more work done. I can't use all the footage up. We ain't even got to the good stuff yet. Over here to this chair. It's been a change of plans. This old mower is that we're working on isn't really worth saving. That bottom seal and the hassle and all of going through it, I just went on ahead and bit the bullet, and we're going to try to meet in the middle here. I'm going to keep the original decking, its handlebars, and the stuff I worked on this morning, but the engine block and its accessories and its core, basically, it's just going to get tossed in the junk pile. All right. Oh, one of the reasons we changed the motor out completely is was the bottom of the thing going to have to require a whole bunch of work to repair it, and it's not easy. He's trying to get the belt and the blade adapter off right now off the crankshaft on it. But I want you to check out the inside of that carburetor. Look how corroded it is. It's just all kinds of stuff in there. It would have never worked again. It was a total piece of junk. Trash. It's basically going in aluminum pile. That was another part of it. But there are some salvageable elements like the decking here. It's worth saving. He has a little bit of this stuff, so I was going to give it a go. He says it's fine like this. That it's sound, it's durable. It's worth keeping it. It is rusty. I got to wipe it off. It would be nice. Here we go. Need to wipe my tripod off for this one. Give it a wipe down, get the loose stuff to come off. It's a lot of it too. How's it going, Frank? Oh, it's on fire now? Awesome. And watch him have fun with that for a minute.
It's burning down through it now.
Huh, hit it?
It's burning down through it.
Oh, it's burning off the oil? Okay. We did put a bunch of oil on it that Kroll helped soften it up.
Burning the rust is what it's doing.
Oh, it's actually catching the oxidizer. I was burning the oxidation off of it. Heck yeah. Don't touch it. Don't forget it's hot. Oh, here you go. That's the key. Will it work? We're just trying to get the adapter if we can. Not, then I'll have to try the one on the Murray because the new engine might not have what I need. Huh?
That's it.
Did it come off?
Yeah, it's loose.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Just got to let it cool back down now. Well, there you go. Super hot. It's literally on fire.
Toasty.
It's tasty. Hopefully when the new mower gets here, I can just directly attach it. I've got the third bolt back. He found a bolt for me. I put it in the box over here. It's got a whole bunch of stuff I got to put back on it. Parts I'm going to keep from the old motor. Like it's that spring, that mechanism for throttle control. I don't know, the new one might not be compatible. I may have to switch them out. I'm hoping I don't. I ain't never done anything like this before. Frank recommended I do it this way. It's cheaper than buying a whole brand new mower. It puts the mower price at about the same cost as the Murray was. I paid $148. So I provide the rest of the mower. I mean, it's the only way I know to do it, man, because everything is at least $300 and up. I mean, everything. And some of them are ridiculous, off the wall for these newer engines.
But the other thing is, why throw away something that's usable?
Yeah, why throw away something that's still good? Yeah, it ain't that bad. It just needs some loving. So I'm going to turn this over and dump all the crusties out here in a minute. We'll paint it a little bit. I want to stop it from rusting anymore. And from now on, we'll take care of it. I'll keep it under a tarp. Yeah. Right. I think we're going to flip her over now. Try to. This is rough on my back here. Hold on. A little crippled trying to do it right now. Oh. This is what Frank said it's like him every day. I'm like, oh my God. this point, we're just wiping it off, try to get the extra dustiness. It's a dusty area. Probably not the most ideal place to paint, but it's in direct sunlight, so it gives me good drying power and good recording light. So it seems like the right place to do it. Plus, Frank's got a vehicle in his shop, and I don't think he wants spray paint on the floor and all that. If we can help it. That's what we're working with. Okay. Just freehand in here. Not too bad. I most likely just go all the way over it. It's enough there to do that. I'm gonna let that dry. These handlebars cleaned up way better than the Murray ones did. I mean, they look almost brand new. All right. Adapter. So I got 2 of these adapters. Need to paint it clean. The heat just basically cooked it just roasted it. It's clean looking. No need to sand it. It's already ready to go. Hell, it almost looks painted again. But that's just, it'll oxidize real rapidly. So we want to get some paint on that. might be out. One much left. Come on. I'm gonna regret doing that. Oh. Only had enough for the little back area. I have to stop and get some more later. All right, we'll just let that hang out and dry. Oh, I gotta rest for a little bit too. My back's kicking down. Ooh. There we go. Let's see how much of this stuff I can take apart with just one tool. We're gonna decommission this engine. That's what Frank wants to do with it. I was like, okay. Makes it recyclable, he says. Any luck in there? Getting to the fans yet?
I got to the fan.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It's got shorted, but it's got corrosion probably traveling through the ground.
Right.
Just enough to draw it off the back. I tightened them up good.
No, I don't even think they were that tight. I think I used my little electric wrench to tighten them down. So it has a little bit to them, but they're not so tight you can't get them back out. I took everything out the drawer. That oil pan plug. It's got an oil pan plug on this one. The other one, it alluded that it's supposed to have one, but I never saw it on my model.
No, those you turn over. Right?
Yeah, I figured that out at the end. I was like, well, that was kind of silly to take all these bolts out for nothing on the Murray mower. But I was just learning, but I had never tried to do it, and I was like, well, it doesn't work. Fuck it. In the worst case scenario, I'll just end up buying them. I figured a whole mower, but this idea of just buying the motor, that's pretty slick. I didn't think about that. I didn't realize you could do that. But that makes sense. I mean, yeah, you just got to know what to look for. I would have been all like, is it this motor, this vertical shaft engine? That's what you look for these kinds. Get in there. Got this one. That's all of them. I don't know why this didn't grab the electric gun. That's all right. It was just laying there. I was like, well, I'll just grab the manual.
It is close to that color.
Yeah, the red. You see it? It's nice looking. I thought it turned out. I wish I had a whole can of this shit, but it was just a little bit in the bottom. I touched it up in a few spots. There we go. Did I miss any? Is it these things?
Yes.
What is that called? A deadbolt? Deadhead?
Pin.
A pin?
Dowel pin.
Oh, and a special dowel type of tamp or something you put over it and knock it out.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you knocked it loose. Okay. Oh, it just holds. It's like a guide pin. Oh.
Yes.
Where'd you hit it at? I knew it was a place you hit it. Oh, okay. That's what that's for. Okay, so now it comes off. This is how we would have changed the seal if we were going to do all that to it. Well, it is kind of a hassle, yeah. But you're thinking the shaft is not worth the damn. We can show you why I bought the motor now.
It would slide right off.
It would slide right off. Rusted over any good. But even a new seal, that surface underneath of the underlying metal is so bumpy that it would create openings everywhere, and the oil would just seep out no matter what.
It's got the plastic camshaft in it.
And it's got a plastic camshaft. Where's that at? Oh, man. Yeah. If you're ever wondering what's in there, there it is. The good stuff. And let's check out here's the shaft of it itself, as you can see.
You want to go up the house?
So, yeah, it's very coarse feeling.
This is how I got.
It could be sanded, I guess, but that's a lot of extra, huh?
This is how I broke my nose.
Oh, okay. Wait, she's twisting up, and she pulled it out, your feet out from under you. You got to watch her, man. She's sneaky.
She pulled right over.
Now it don't turn as like it was. It doesn't turn like it wants to. Everything's out of it at least. Yeah, that's it. There's where we are. I actually had these at home, I believe, but I could have never got it this deep into the engine. This is pretty much getting it all the way back to square one, if we can do this correctly. What's going to happen is this ring will come off the bottom, and then the piston can be removed. Then we can check out the state of its rings and stuff like that. Be a cool way to end the video. Since it didn't end up restoring it, I figured, well, I don't want to leave you shortchanged. You're going to want to see the engine core. At least Frank was kind enough to open it up and stuff there. He knew how to do it. Now I see, okay, I was right, you do smack it with a hammer. Just wasn't sure where. But he had to use some additional resources, which I don't have, like giant pliers, map gas tank, torch head, and all that stuff, so to heat the original adapter for the blade on the bottom. Let this in. Is it good? So it's definitely messes with its alignment, don't it? It's not so smooth anymore. All right, well, it's junked up now, mainly due to the crankshaft here. And this part here, if it's the same one I seen on the internet, its price was, how much was it? The housing itself, the body of this whole body was like $300 some dollars. This piece I want to say was 100 and something, but I don't remember exactly how much. For just this shaft, this whole thing, it's one whole thing with all this on it. This is all the crankshaft. It's an input and an output side to it. That would have been its output side, and this is the input side. So you spin it up here with your pull start. It gets the movement going on in here, driving this thing, and you had your valve controls. They were in here doing their thing because this cam comes around and hits them. If they were in place, you'd see it, but they just rolled out here on the ground somewhere. And I'm just trying to get it apart here. I'm not trying to save it. If we were trying to save this, it would probably be on a table. Everything would be collected and laid out or put in a box for reuse and inspection. Here's one of the pins, or whatever you want to call these deals. The opposite side of the valve. If I remember, let's see, so they go in here. Yeah, they fit in there like that. So when this thing swings around, let's see what it does to it. Nothing. Maybe when it's out. Or there's more to it. It's missing now. Yeah, that's right. You had this deal going in there too. And that's what it is. These little pieces here. They're going to be in here hanging out somehow. Probably in that hole right there. And this would fit in there some way. Probably behind it all. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, it fits in there something like that. And this piece is going to be moving around. And it will come into contact with these. Based on the timing of this thing, I guess. All right, well, there you go. That's what the inside of a lawnmower engine looks like. And we all can know together. That's cool. Well, let's come on out. It almost wants to come out. Look, it's practically falling out. If we get that one little bitty screen out of there. Little bastard. Now, you just hear it slipping. What pile? We made it so you can never repair. You have the finest tools available, but you still can't fix it. Just a little bit. I don't know. We gotta get her glowing red or nothing. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. That's what I heard clanging around from. It don't move though. At least not in its current state. Alright, well, I done spent, I don't know, God knows how many minutes fiddling with this thing, and I'm not getting anywhere fast, so we're just going to call it a day on that. And I'm going to go check out the paint job here. This part will look nice. The other mower may not come with any kind of adapter. It's probably not going to have anything. It'll just be like that one currently is, just a piece of metal sticking out with a bolt hole. Hopefully it'll accept the bolts I have and won't have too many compatibility issues, but you never know. Knowing my luck, I'll probably have all kinds of compatibility issues. That's why I'm glad I bought it from Walmart. I can at least return it to the local store if I do have issues with it and I'm unable to use it for some reason. But it does show it in the demonstration photos of it being used on lawnmowers to replace worn out lawnmower engines, like this, the one behind you there. These here are supposed to be the engine, but 3 engine bolts. I guess I could test this one. This here is the one that Frank just gave me to replace the one where it's broke off in the mounting base of that other engine. All right, well, here's what we got at the end of the day. The new engine has been ordered. They're preparing it or whatever. If I have problems, I can take it back. I got it from Walmart. Yeah, Coco's visiting. I figured I'd catch her since she was outside running around. She wanted to come in. But managed to get, he was fighting my back, killing me all day long. You want to go run? Each exercise. I managed to get everything. I brought everything back, but I did forget one thing. I forgot the crossbar that goes from here to here, that goes up here, the thing the cable goes to. But the original cable, we discarded that thing. I discarded that. It was about to fray off. And in better inspection, out there in the sunlight, you could see it was about to go. Several strands broke away while we were looking at it. And it was like, yeah, this thing's trash. So I got to replace that. I may be able to use the green decking. I don't know yet if I'm going to be using this one or just scavenge the green one for things like its handlebar cable. I'm going to have to go out all the way out Frank's to get this other part. I painted the handlebar. I sanded these down. They're fresh and painted. They feel smooth and clean like new handlebars. Basically, they go there. This would hold the pull start when it's available. I got the mounting adapter to go on the new engine if it don't have one. So I got mine. And I got another one just like it on the other mower. So I got 2 of these things that are painted. It's bolt. The 3 engine bolts are right here. So I got all 3 of them there. I cleaned them up, painted them. The paint on the threads will wear off as soon as I go and install them, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep them from rusting. And I've got 2 choices of blade depending on which deck I have to use. I may end up using the green deck. If say we'll be using the new 20-inch blade. But if not, I was able to restore the 21-inch blade to damn near perfect condition. Check it out. It's fully dry now. I can touch it. It's all tacked up. I don't leave fingerprints on it anymore. It sat out there for hours in the sun just cooking. And dried up real good. That extra primer layer did a good job and made it come back. It's got an edge to it again. It's got its edge back. It's sharp. I can feel its sharpness and all that. So, and then I did manage to collect a few spares. I got spare spark plugs. I got an accessory kit with spare bulbs, rings, minor springs, and things in case this engine can use them. The new one I bought. We'll go on the internet here at the very end. I'll take you into digital mode on the computer, and we'll explore the new motor a little bit so you can get an idea of what's coming, and then we'll end this series off with number 4 off with that. Well, here's the motor I decided to go with after all. As the price was reasonable. I don't know if I'll regret it later or not. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get another 10, however many years, 15 years, just about. I don't know how many years it was. I want to say 2014, 2015. If that's the case, and yeah, it's been 10 years at least, maybe 11. And I don't think this was going to make it that far. But despite that, I went ahead and bought it because it was reasonably priced, and it should allow us to get a lawnmower that works. But there's some caveats to doing it this way, including figuring out how to make the spring connector work with the old handlebars. And with I got a cable from a Murray mower with a Craftsman body trying to go with an Ace-up motor. There's going to be problems here. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. There's no way this thing's going to be a drop-in replacement. Already out the gate, I've had all day here to look at it. I'm just at home, just chilling, taking my day off. Instead of going to work, I just took the day off because it was optional. Like, if I felt better, come in. I don't feel any better. So I sat here and looked at this motor and studied it and tried to figure out what am I going to have to get to make it mountable. And it looks like I'm going to need hardware because there's no threads on these holes. Go figure. So there's one thing I didn't notice right out the gate when I bought it. Then that spring, am I going to connect that? And will the cable be long enough, or too long, or too short? Will the start-stop thing even be functional? Without that, it's not very much use to me. I don't really want to have to ghetto rig the engine, a brand new engine, with some kind of on-off switch like I've seen other people do to theirs. No, they'll find a better way to do it than that. Worst case scenario, I take this thing back and get my money back, and we just go back to the drawing board and just ditch all this mower stuff that I got in the yard. Just turn it into scraps, things we can take apart for fun, and just check it out to learn how they work. And then just go buy a new lawnmower. Just buy another damn lawnmower, man. I'm sick of this. These half-ass measures where this works, this doesn't work, this partially works. We got to have this to make this work. You got to go buy this. I thought I was going to be able to just buy some oil. I've got some gasoline. Use my mounting bolts that I had over here. I worked on all and put that effort into painting them, sanding them, all that for nothing. The Briggs and Stratton motors cost as much as a new lawnmower, as a hyper tough lawnmower from Walmart. I shit you not. Their most basic engine is almost the exact same price as the hyper tough lawnmower. The whole lawnmower. I guess they don't use a Briggs and Stratton engine on their lawnmower. It's a hyper tough branded one. I didn't really see the details. I did check the price out. When I seen it was gonna be $300, I was like, all right, let's try to find a cheaper alternative. So this is my cheaper alternative, but I don't know what it's gonna do or how well it's gonna run, if it's gonna fit any of the stuff I've got here that I've tried to restore. I'd like to see at least either one of the decks work. It don't matter which one at this point. Just work. Just fucking run, lawnmower. God damn it, we need a lawnmower, and we need one that don't cost an arm and a leg. And if this don't work, then I don't know. Back to the drawing board. It's times like this I wish I had a credit card, but I don't. And I'm not going to go applying for one, just this one item. I done made it through this far in life without a credit card. Why start now? So, but fingers crossed this motor works on my stuff. That's all we can do. You'll find out with me in just a couple more days. It's already on the way. It's in Tennessee now. It's been moving for a day or so. About a day, basically. And, they're making good progress with it, so they must have gave it good shipping priority. And it's from FedEx, so it's guaranteed to be delivered. None of this flaky shit going on with the Postal Service. That's a story all on its own. But yeah, just so you can get a general view of it, there's its front facing side. It does have overhead valve, which is neat. That's like the new engines. My old ones don't have anything like that. And all that fun. It's redesigned. It's got a plastic gas tank on the side there. Everything's on this side versus my old mowers, which everything was on the other side. That's okay with me. Plastic gas tank seems like a better solution for gas because it likes to corrode metal. So maybe that makes it last longer. The reviews on it are here and there. As you can see, it's only a 4.0. It's not a roaring bestseller because it's some Chinese clone knockoff. So I'm kind of torn between worlds here. Do I just go buy one of the expensive Briggs and Stratton engines and stick it on my Craftsman because I know it's going to fit it, and just pay the clothes, or just go buy a new hyper tough mower and get whatever engine comes with that one? I don't know. If anyone watching this from the public knows and you've experienced these issues before, and what was your solution? What'd you do? Just buy a new mower? Or did anybody else ever try doing this by just swapping your old mower's engine out and putting another one on it and using your blade and all that again? How'd it go for you? Let me know in the comments. And with that, we're going to call part 4 an end. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.